To watch these important lessons, subscribe to DP Education's YouTube channel right now. Click on the bell icon to stay updated on the latest lessons. Sri Lanka's largest free online school, DP Education.
Hello everybody, we have a brand new paper at hand. This is the 2017 O-level past paper. No. This is the 2017 Western Province third term paper. It is mentioned right here. 2017 Western Province third term. Year end. See, it says year end. It says year end, right? 2017 third term paper. Paper 1. Paper 1. This is the MCQ paper. This is a short introduction to you. Just like every time, every paper, I'm giving you an introduction for this paper too. This paper has 40 questions, 40 multiple choice questions. Or in other words, MCQs. The first 5 questions are based upon this case. First 5 questions are based on this case. This is the case, see? This is the case. Amashi and Imashi, who are degree holders, fashion designing, decided to start a new business, blah 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 blah. It goes on. Short case, like 5-6 sentences maximum. On this case, you will get 5 questions. Question number 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. All the questions are from business studies. Then from 6th question up to 16th question, up to 16th question, all the questions are from business studies part of your syllabus. From business studies part of your syllabus up to 16th question. We will cover the first 16 questions in the first video. Then from 17th question up to 30th question in another video. 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30. Up to 30th question in another video. So from 17 up to 30, all questions are from accounting. Okay. In the third video, from 31 to 40. Okay, 31 to 40. Till the last question of the paper. 40 questions done. But as always, like in every paper, I have to tell you this, from question number 35 to 40, see, 35 to 40, you will get questions from this trial balance out of financial statements, out of the financial statements lesson. Out of this trial balance, you will get questions. 35 to 40. Okay, 6 questions. 35, 36, 37, 38, 39, 40. That's it. For each question, you're going to get 1 mark. So, for the 40 questions, you're going to get 40 marks. 1 hour. You have 1 hour. You have 1 hour. See what I'm saying? You have 1 hour. 1 hour means 60 minutes, 40 questions, which means for 1 question, 1.5 minutes. Okay, do not take 1.5 minutes to answer these small first 20-25 questions. Do not take 1.5 minutes for each question. for these questions, for these small theory questions, question number 1, question number 2, question number 3, up to question number 6, you get questions from this case. Then question number 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, up to question number 16. Don't take 1.5 minutes. You can answer them in like 30 seconds. Save time by finishing the first 16, maybe 17, maybe the first 20 questions. By finishing first 20 questions quickly as possible. By doing that, save time for the latter part, for the accounting questions. All right, for calculations, for these questions, especially for 35 to 40 financial statement questions. Save time. Okay, you will need more time for those questions, especially from 30 to 40. More time you will need. Save time from these questions. That's my advice to you. That is 2017. This is 2017 year-end third term paper of Western Province. Let's go and start with the first question. Okay. Here we go. As we discussed, here is the first question. Answer the question number 1 to 5. Well, these things I have told you, right? I need to tell you again and again. Question number 1 to 5 has to be answered from the given case. This is a case, right? Well, it's a case of a business. It's a case of a business. Amashi and Himashi. Okay, Amashi and Himashi. Here we go. Amashi and Himashi, 2 girls who are degree holders. Oh, they are graduates. Graduates, learned people. Yeah, fresh graduates maybe, fresh out of the university. 2 friends, 2 girls, Amashi and Himashi. Who are degree holders of fashion designing, decided to start a new business, employing capital equally. They have started to start a new business, right? It's like a venture, new business venture, and they have invested capital equally. Yeah, equally. Both of them have put in the same amount of money, capital, to start the business. The business is to sew and sell school uniforms and ready-made garments. Well, that is a good business, of course. Why not? Now I'm going to underline the key points. Amashi and Himashi, 2 people, 2 girls, 2 ladies. 2. So obviously it is not a sole tradership. It must be a partnership. And they are degree holders. Degree holders of fashion designing. Okay. Employing capital equally. Degree holders is an important point. If the paper asks about strengths of the business, I know, so I know, and we know, everybody knows what strengths are. What strengths are, you should know. That is a strength. Okay, degree holders, which means both the owners are educated. Yeah, that is a strength. And employing capital equally, that is also important. Financial strength. In terms of financial strength, yeah, of course, yeah, like already when the business is started, there is a good financial strength in the business, because both have invested capital to start the business. They are sewing and selling school uniforms and ready-made garments for ladies. Oh, ladies only. So this garment or the tailoring shop is for ladies only. So boys don't go and try to get your school shorts from this tailor shop. Okay, if you want, you can get a skirt made by them, but don't go to get your school shorts. Okay, so it's for ladies only. In the name of Mashi New Fashion Designs, this is the name, Mashi New Fashion Designs. That's a good name, Mashi. Yeah. In a building which is in front of Amashi's residence, Amashi's house. The building is in front of Amashi's house, so it's easy for her to run to the house, and if customers come, she can run back to the tailor shop because it's close to the house. Building which is in front of Amashi's house. Amashi's residence is situated close to an office complex. Maybe labor office, maybe a government departments, maybe provincial council of the area, whatever. There is an office complex near Amashi's residence. Okay, that is also important. That is an opportunity, of course. See, opportunity. Right, let's read the first question. What is the basic human need satisfied by the business of Mashi New Fashion Designs? We all know, you know, I know, and we all know that Mashi Fashion Designs is providing what? Clothing. What is the basic human need? Right, basic human need. They are not asking about school uniforms. Okay, they are not asking about wants. They are asking about needs. Need is clothing. Here we go. Second answer. Next question. The same case is given to you. Okay, every in front of, above every question up to question number 5, the case is given, so it's easy for us to get the information. Second question, the opportunity, an opportunity for the business of Mashi New Fashion Designs. We have already marked these things, don't we? We have already marked. That's why I always underline the key points. That's why I always notice the key points. Highlight the key points. Now it's so easy. It's just a matter of taking that point. Go and see the case. The point is already underlined. Take it and check whether that point is given in the answers. Opportunity for the business of Mashi New Fashion Designs in the above case. Now, we haven't underlined this case. We have underlined and marked the first page. This case. What is the opportunity? I told you when I underlined. Don't say that I didn't tell you. Right. I have underlined a strength and an opportunity also. 2. Tell me, what is the strength? Yes, this is the strength. See, degree holders, that is the strength. Degree holders, that means the owners are educated. They have good knowledge about their field. That is a strength. When I underlined, I told you that is a strength. And I have underlined an opportunity also. An opportunity. Where is it? Yeah, that's right, exactly. That's underlined in pink color. Yeah, that is the opportunity. Amashi's residence is situated close to an office complex. This is the opportunity. Yeah, that's why I keep these things underlined. So it's so easy to take these points. Let's go and see whether this point is there. Both have contributed to the capital equally. That is a strength. Amashi and Himashi are fashion designing degree holders. Again, strength. Yeah. The business is located near an office complex. There you go. There we go. The business is located near an office complex. That's right. Next question. Third one. To which type of business organization does the business of Mashi New Fashion Design belong to? Okay, which type of business organization? Right at the beginning, I told you that it is a partnership. No doubt about that. No doubt about that. Not a sole proprietorship. Not an incorporated company, not an association. It's a partnership. Easy questions, right? Yeah, easy questions. How many minutes can you spend on one question? One such MCQ, multiple choice. How many minutes can you spend? 1.5 minutes. Remember that. You get 60 minutes. 60 minutes to finish off. 60 minutes to finish off. Now I talk a little more and I talk very often. I talk more and often about these time allocations. I mean, about the time that you can spend. The time factor. I talk more and I talk often about the time factor. Now, why is it? Because as we go on, children, just answering the questions and showing you how to pick out the answers and giving you important tips when answering and how to notice certain things when answering. Only those areas, the answering pattern and the answering tactics is not enough at an examination. You should know how to manage your time and how many minutes you can spend on one question. How many minutes can it take to answer one question? So if you have 60 minutes, that means 1 hour. 1 hour, 60 minutes means 1 hour. You get 1 hour to do the MCQ paper or the first paper. 1 hour. Okay. If you get 1 hour, that means 60 minutes. 60 minutes to finish off how many questions? To finish off how many questions? No, I'm asking how many questions that you get on the MCQ paper. How many questions? To finish 40 questions. To finish 40 questions. 40 questions must be finished in 60 minutes, which means for one question, you get 1.5 minutes. 1.5 minutes. Isn't it? For one question, you get only 1.5 minutes. Don't take 1.5 minutes to do these questions. That's what I wanted to tell you. Don't take. I'm just writing, don't take 1.5 minutes to do these questions. The first 16, maybe 20, maybe 25 questions. Let's say the first 15 or 20 questions. You don't need 1.5 minutes. All right, you can do it in like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 seconds, 10 seconds, maximum 15 seconds you can do. Just read the question. Read the question. Who is the authorized officer to register the name of this business? Who is the authorized officer to register the name of this business? This is a partnership business. For registering partnerships, you have to go to the divisional secretariat office, but divisional secretariat is not the officer. Authorized officer is the provincial business names registrar. Provincial business names registrar. To mark your answers in this manner, you should have the knowledge. You have to have the knowledge. So that's where most of the people mess up. They go to the exam without studying. They just go like they are going on a picnic or something, sit down and expect the paper to, to be expect the paper to have all the information that they studied, or only the things that they know. You will not get all the things that you know. You will get questions to test your knowledge, the information you have. So better you have all the information relevant, like these things. These things, the provincial business names registrar, this particular name, provincial business names registrar, is not specifically mentioned in your book, in your syllabus, in your textbook. But you should know these things. Where to register? Where should you go to register a sole tradership business? Maybe your father's business, maybe your uncle's business, maybe your brother starts a business, that one, as a sole trader. Where to go? You should know. This is a practical subject. That's what I'm saying. If you have the information in your head stored clearly, these questions are like 5, 10 seconds, maybe 15 maximum. You can finish. All right. Let's go to the 5th question then, shall we? 5th question. There we go. Select the correct statement about the business of Mashi New Fashion Designs in the given case. Select the correct statement. They have given 4 statements asking us to select the correct statement about the business of Mashi New Fashion Designs. This business collects capital by issuing shares. No, it's not a company. How can it issue shares? Don't be ridiculous. Yeah, it is not a company, so capital cannot be collected by issuing shares. No. Next, liability of this business is limited. Are you kidding me? Liability is unlimited. It's a partnership, unlimited liability. This business is a commodity manufacturing business. Well, that's true. Yeah. Sew and sell school uniforms and ready-made garments. Sewing means what? Making something, a new designed clothing or dress. So it's making or manufacturing. They are manufacturing commodities. That's true. But this business is a service providing. That is also true. This business is a service providing business. See, it is also true. They are selling ready-made garments also, which means ready-made garments. buying ready-made garments. Ready-made, like this, already made. So they are buying these clothes and displaying in their showcases and selling. That is a service. That is a retail service. Buying and selling, trading, retailing is a service. Buying and selling, retailing is a service. Okay. So this is also correct. This business is a service providing business. But I will go with this answer because that is the most appropriate here. Okay, most appropriate. Most appropriate is this commodity manufacturing business. Okay, moving on. Now the case is over. New question. Number one is the businesses of which the liability of the shareholders is limited. And number two is the private sector businesses where democratic control prevail. When these two are arranged in proper order, what are number one and what are number two respectively? What are they asking? Number one, okay, let's sort it out. Number one. That is it. Yeah. Number one is, it should be a business. Okay, it should be a business which has liability, limited liability. Should be a number one business, should be a business which has limited liability. Liability of the shareholders is limited. That feature should be in the number one business, the first business. Like this, see, incorporated companies has limited liability. Then number two business, let's use a different color. All right, number two business is the private sector business where democratic control is there. So number two business, democratic control must be there, means it should be like a cooperative society. The coop city. It's a cooperative society. In the private sector, with democratic control, like the cooperative society. When these two are arranged in proper order, what are number one? What is number one and what is number two? Well, we have already marked. The question asks about incorporated companies and cooperative societies. It's already marked. Number one is the answer. Question is this. Answer is this. Okay, that was easy. You can't take partnerships because partnerships do not have liability limited. You can't take sole proprietorships. Sole proprietorships do not have liability limited. Incorporated companies is given in this answer also, but partnerships is given as the second one. In partnerships, no democratic control. No democratic control in partnerships. That means the answer is this, number one. All right. Okay. Okay. Good. Next question. One out of the following statements regarding the external environment is false. Okay, let's see. What is the false statement? One out of the following statements. Okay. The statements are given regarding the external environment. Okay, external, outside, external environment, and it is false. Let's see. Number one. businesses must display the price list in the business premises. Oh, is that true now? Huh? Is that true? Yeah, it's true. It's true. Businesses must display the price list. Whatever they are selling, prices must be displayed. Second, at present, banks have broadened electronic facilities. That is also external factor, yeah. That is also an external factor. Regarding the external environment, no. False statement, no, we have to select. The second one is not false, it's true. At present, banks have broadened electronic facilities. Growth of savings cause growth of investment opportunities of the country. Okay. Growth of savings cause, okay, it causes. I was thinking about the SMS, the chat language. Because you don't say because, you say cause. Why cause? When you chat, you write this word. It's cause. Don't you write that word in your chats? Cause the problem is because my friend is not coming. Not this. Cause. Cause means it happens as a result of something. Growth of savings happens as a result of cause. Growth of savings cause growth of investments opportunities of the country. Import of goods and services in excess of exports is advantageous to a country. That is not true. Import of goods and services in excess of exports is advantageous. No, that is what has happened to our country, and that is a negative, not an advantageous situation. No, it's not. No. Importing of goods and services, if importing is more than exporting, if this is importing, okay, this side is importing, this side is importing, and if this side is exporting, exporting should be more. We are selling our goods, products of Sri Lanka, made in Sri Lanka, to other countries. When we sell to other countries, we get the dollar income. We get a dollar income. We get the export income. That should be, way more than imports. When importing, we are buying or we are bringing in goods from other countries, made in China, made in Vietnam. We are bringing in goods. So we have to pay. That is an import expense. Import expense should not exceed export income. That is not true. One out of the following statements regarding the external environment is false. This is the false statement. Okay. Yeah, something like that. Yeah. Next question. Following are some ways of crossing a check. First one, not negotiable. Okay. Not negotiable. It's being crossed with not negotiable condition. B, account payee only, bag of Ceylon. This is a special crossing. See, bank name, a name of a bank is mentioned? No, that is a special crossing. Special crossing. Okay. Account pay only, People's Bank. This is also a special crossing. That is a special crossing too. This one also a special crossing. Yeah. What is the question? What is the choice? The choice which includes only the ways of special crossing already marked, which includes only the special crossings already marked. B and D. Third answer. Next question. Yeah. Following is a list of advantages of savings accounts and current accounts. It's a list. List of advantages of savings accounts and current accounts. Now, children, you know what savings accounts are? Yeah, you know. Now, you know what current accounts are? Yeah, you know. Yeah, current accounts, you know. Which are more suitable for business activities? Business activities which are more suitable, which accounts are more suitable? Savings accounts, yeah, that's true. Wow, gave the answer right in 1 second. But it's wrong. Not savings accounts. For business activities, to make business activities easier and convenient, current accounts are used by businesses. Advantages. Now, advantages. Ability to transact with checks. This is an advantage of current accounts. Deposits are entitled to interest income. That is an advantage of savings accounts. Deposits are entitled to interest income. That is an advantage of savings accounts. Deposits are not entitled to interest income. Deposits are not entitled. Not entitled. That is current accounts now. Current accounts. Current accounts. Ability to make payments by debit cards. Ability make payments by debit cards. Debit cards are for savings accounts now. Savings accounts. Debit cards are for savings accounts. Savings accounts. Ability to obtain overdraft facility, current accounts. Okay. Now, what is the choice which contains only the advantages of current accounts? Current accounts. Current accounts. We have, this is about current accounts. No, this is about current accounts. Ability to transact with check. That is about current account. This is also about current account. See. So A, C, and this is also about current accounts. Blue color I have used for current accounts. E. Ability to obtain overdraft facility. That is also about current accounts. There is a problem here. There is a problem in this question. There is a problem. See. What is the choice which contains only advantages of current accounts to its owner? That is what they're asking. What is the choice which contains only advantages of the current What is the choice which contains only advantages of current accounts to its owner? But this is not an advantage, this is not an advantage. Did you notice that this is not an advantage to its own? Deposits are not entitled to interest income. That is not an advantage, that is a disadvantage. Anyway, not entitled to interest, that is not an advantage to its owner. Only the advantages of current accounts to its owner. This is not an advantage of current accounts. Deposits are not entitled to interest income. Now it's not an advantage if we got interest for current accounts too, just like say to for current accounts too, if we got an interest, that is a very good advantage. But we are not getting interest. Deposits are not entitled. For current accounts, no interest is given. Yeah, that problem is there in this question. Okay, this is the Western Province paper. In this particular question, this small unmatching, something like that is there, but overall the question is okay. What is the choice which contains only the let's say only the features of current accounts? If they gave it like that, the features of current accounts is A, C and E. A, C and E, this one. Got it? Yeah. Next one. Following table shows the principles of insurance and some information relevant to them. Principles of insurance. Principles of insurance and some information relevant to them. Principle, utmost good faith. Insurable interest. We know these things. Indemnity, only applying for property insurance. Indemnity is not applying to life insurance. No. Principles of insurance. Okay. Next, on this side, the legal right to make a particular asset of life. The legal right to make a particular asset or life insured. Asset or life. Asset or life insured. Then on this side, a compensation which is adequate to cover the loss should be paid. A compensation which is adequate, which is enough to cover the damage and the loss which occurred should be paid. Both parties should disclose all the material facts relevant to them. Okay. When the above principles and information are correctly matched, what is the correct answer? Let's match. Let's match. Both parties should disclose all the material facts and all the information relevant to the agreement. It is utmost good faith. It is this utmost good faith. Then insurable interest is the legal right to take an insurance cover. That is insurable interest. Then this is of course indemnity, compensation which is adequate to cover the loss or the damage. Compensation means one thing just to cover, just to remake the property back to the original condition. That is about indemnity. Not more than that, not more, not to modify, not to improve the asset, just to remake the asset or the property. Let's say a car accident, just to remake the car back to the original condition only, not to improve anything of that car. The compensation will be given, just to remake the car. That is indemnity. All right, so let's put the numbers now. A is matched with 3. B is matched with 1. C is matched with 2. Okay. A3, B1, C2. A3, B1, C2. First answer. Alright. That's good. A3, B1, C2. Following table shows some mediums of communication and methods of communication when column A and B are matched. Oh, it's just a matching game now, huh? We'll match. When column A and B are matched correctly, what is the correct choice? Mediums should be matched with the method. Oral means verbal. Digital boards. This should be digital boards, huh? Digital boards. They should be digital boards, not oral. Then internet, not oral. Road signs, not oral. Symbols, newspapers, letter. Meetings, assemblies, that is oral. Meetings and assemblies are done orally. Orally, yeah. Oral. Meetings and assemblies, yeah. Written. Digital boards, written, no. Internet, written. Road signs, not written. Symbols, newspapers, letters, written. Newspapers or letters. Let's match with letters. Okay. Electronic. Well, there are many. For electronic, there are many answers. Written newspapers also should be there. Can you see this? Newspapers also should be there for written. Written medium. They write to the newspaper, write articles for the newspaper. So it's written communication. Electronics, so many. More than one, more than two. Electronic mediums, electronic methods. Let's use black for electronic. Digital boards, internet, oh, that's it. Signals and codes. Signals and codes. Okay. Let's use which color? What do you want to use for signals and codes? Red color, huh? Okay. Road signs. We can match from here. Road signs are signals and codes. That medium. Symbols also. Symbols also signals and codes. Yeah. Those two. Well, the conferences left. Why did you leave conferences? You can't leave conferences. Conferences are oral. Okay, now we have completed that. Check it out. We have matched and done with matching. Now check it out. A is matched with 7 and 8. 7 and 8. B is matched with 5 and 6. 5 and 6. C is matched with 1 and 2. 1 and 2. D is matched with 3 and 4. 3 and 4. Okay, answer is there. A 1 and 2. No, A is 7 and 8. Yeah. A here 7 and 8. Okay. B 5 and 6. That is also okay. C 1 and 2. Okay. 3 and 4. Okay, this is the answer. Got it? Third one is the answer. Match and put the matched number with the in front of the matched letter. Then it's easy. 11th question done. 12th question. Select the statement that you cannot agree related to transportation. Okay. Statement that you cannot agree, which is not true maybe. That you cannot agree. Let's see the statements given. Cannot agree, huh? First one. Transportation is a system consists of several elements. It's true. We have to agree. No doubt about that. Okay. Transportation is a system which is having several elements. Way, medium, power, terminal. Four factors. Okay, that is true. Several elements. As a result of increase of cost of transportation, prices of goods and services increase. That is also true, right? Yeah, that is also true. Well, that's what happened in the past few months. That's what happened, isn't it? When the fuel prices, petrol and diesel and kerosene, when they increased, the prices were increased continuously, the prices went sky high. The businessman, every businessman, increased the prices of their goods. Increased, yeah. I mean, how much was one loaf of bread like 6 months ago? 60 rupees, maybe 55. How much is it now? It's 200. Are you kidding me? What happened? The raw materials of the goods, like the flour, and blah, blah, blah. Those raw materials also increased. That is one reason. And transportation costs also increased now. That is another reason. When petrol and diesel prices have been increased, that is the element of power in the 4 elements. Out of the 4 elements, way means the roads, way, medium means the vehicles, power means the fuel. The fuel prices increased, so the transportation cost also. Fair enough. We can't say anything. Increased transportation costs. That was one of the reasons for the increasing of prices of all the goods. As a result of increasing of cost of transportation, as a result of increase of cost of transporting, prices of goods and services increase. Due to the development of elements of transportation, the efficiency of businesses increases. Yeah. Efficiency of businesses, of course, increases. Air transportation is a costly method of transport. That is also true. Well, what is the answer? Okay. All 4 choices are correct. They are asking us to select the statement that we cannot agree. We cannot agree related to transportation. How? What do you say? Huh? It's true. This is true. First is true. Transportation is a system consisting of several elements. Second is true. As a result of increasing the cost of transportation, prices of goods and services increase. That's also true, yeah. But this depends. For now, we can mark that. It depends. Maybe the prices could increase, maybe the prices may not increase. Yeah, so just as a buffer, I will not mark. To be on the safe side, I will not mark the answer as the second one, but the tentative answer is the second one. I mean, the possible answer is the second. Because all other three statements are 100% okay. Correct. Let's go. Next question. 13th. The major reason for the supermarkets to be popular at present is, well, is it true? Are supermarkets so popular at present? Yes, that is true. What is the main reason for the supermarkets to be popular at present? Provision of selves, providing of, this is the meaning of this, providing. The meaning of this word is providing. Provision means providing self-service facilities to customers. That is also true. What is the main reason for supermarkets to be popular? Location of supermarkets only in major cities. No, that is not true. Ability to make payments by electronic methods. That is also true. Supermarkets are open for a great part of the day. I think this is the answer, no? Providing self-service. Providing self-service facilities to customers. Because a location of supermarkets only in major cities, that is not true. Ability to make payments by electronic methods, or even smaller retail shops now have electronic methods. I mean, payment by cards. Supermarkets are open for a great part of the day. It's also can't, only to supermarkets we can't say that they are open for a long time during the day. It's not only supermarkets now opened for a very long duration. Even small retail shops, they are open for long hours these days. That is why I selected this answer. Major reason for the supermarkets to be popular is number one, providing self-service facilities to customers. Because other small retail shops, they don't provide self-service facilities. You go and ask the modalali to give the goods. I don't like that. Most people don't like that. That's why we go to supermarkets. We can buy ourselves. A function of organizing, determining alternative courses, division of work, provision of leadership actions, rectification and control. Division of work. Division of work. A function of organizing. Next, I have given you keywords to recognize these 4 functions of management. Determining and deciding means those keywords are actually showing planning. Determining, deciding, objectives, plan. allocating resources, allocating things, resources, giving out jobs, hiring and recruiting. These are keywords for organizing. See, division, dividing of work. That is also organizing. Following list shows some items, tools relevant to variables of the marketing mix. Following list shows some items or tools relevant to variables of the marketing mix. These are the items or tools relevant to variables of the marketing mix. The 4 variables, 4 P's of the marketing mix. What is the correct choice which contains only the items related to the product? Okay, what is the correct choice out of these 4 which contains only the tools related to the variable of P, first P, product? Pattern, quality, features, packaging. that is the actually those are all out of the memory. Yeah, you should, no other option, you should study and memorize. What is the correct choice out of these 4 which contains only the items or only the tools related to the product? Now we know it should be A, D, E and H. A, D, E and H. There you go. A, D, E, H. Next question, the last question of this chapter. This is the first chapter of the MCQ paper, first paper of 2017, Western Province paper, Western Province first paper of 2017. Following tables show, following table shows, following table shows, okay, some methods of investment and benefits of them. Okay. Question is asking when the methods of investment and benefits are correctly matched. Always matching, no? Let's match. Methods of investment, the method is ordinary shares. What is the benefit? Availability of total protection and earning interest. Earning interest, no, not relevant to ordinary shares. Limited liability companies issue to raise funds. Yeah, that is relevant to ordinary shares. Ordinary shares, limited liability companies issue the shares, ordinary shares. Meets government short-term finance requirements. No. Ability to earn capital gains by selling at a higher price. Yes, that is ordinary shares. Then we know the other two to match with treasury bills. Availability of total protection and earning and interest, that is for treasury bills, and meets the government's short-term finance requirements. Okay, let's put the numbers in front of the letters. A is matched with 2 and 4. B, treasury bills matched with 1 and 3. A, 2 and 4. A, 2 and 4. B, 1 and 3. There we go. That's how you select the answer, okay? That's how you select the answer. B1 and 3. See? B1 and 3, A, 2 and 4. There we go, children. 16th question, and we are done with this session. This is the 2017 Western Province third term paper. Yeah, we actually started the first paper, MCQ paper. In the second session, in the second chapter, we will be doing from question number 17. This is 16. We are stopping from 16 because the first 16 questions are from business studies part. So from question number 17 to 40, we will be doing in the next chapter. We'll meet again. Until then, be good, do your work. Have a good time. Bye-bye.
To watch these important lessons, subscribe to DP Education's YouTube channel right now. Click on the bell icon to stay updated on the latest lessons. Sri Lanka's largest free online school, DP Education.